What is going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it is time to talk about Toriko chapter 378. Been a while since I reviewed Toriko. Hopefully now that Hunter x Hunter is back on the hiatus x hiatus train, some of the translators can get Toriko out in a quicker fashion, but yeah, Toriko, I actually didn't read the last couple chapters until I was getting ready to make this video. I just read all three chapters back to back, and I'm glad I did because this was fucking, oh man, Acacia slash Neo versus the Eight Kings. It's fucking phenomenal. You got Genis coming in there with that paw stomp, the rippling across the continents and shit. It's disgusting. It's Toriko. The hype is real. It's absurd how large the scale is. Dragon King coming in there with that final flash, shooting off of the planet like that. Very reminiscent of Vegeta versus Perfect Cell from back in the day. That was really badass, and yeah, overall it was just a really fucking fun couple of chapters. You know, him going up against Whale King Moon and knocking the fucking meteor shell off of him, that was insane. I will say Acacia's attacks are kind of gourmet punch, gourmet hammer. They're kind of boring in terms of their names and everything and what they are. He just like kind of muscles up and his arms are like shining and glistening and shit, and they look kind of cool, don't get me wrong, they have really good detail. It's just kind of, it's kind of weird, like he hasn't done attacks so far, so I don't know what I was really expecting. I was kind of hoping for maybe like a, you know, Toriko has fork and knife, and the one little monk dude from the food immersion, not food immersion, food honor, he had like spoon, you know, and like they all have these different utensils. I was hoping he would have one of those, but whatever. He just punches, and he's effective when he does that, though. And yeah, then the Deer King coming in, just so disgusting, just aging him rapidly in one spot, and then having all these creatures that are inside his fucking antlers just attack. Oh my god, it's got a lot of hype. It's creative. It's disgusting. It's fucking kind of hilarious in some regards, just how over the top it is. But those two chapters were fantastic. I really enjoyed those chapters. We also had Toriko going out of commission. He had to pull back his demons. He reached his time limit. And, you know, that sucks, but we'll have to see, you know, where things go with Toriko, because he's the main character. He has to do something, but we'll just have to wait and see. And then this current chapter, this one was a little bit more focused on progress and actually having a few more characters show up. The animals are here. We got Terry, Kiss, and Queen, whatever. They are here. They have arrived, and that's pretty cool. It's, I don't know. I mean, what are they really going to do, though? I mean, it's cool to see them. That's the point I'm trying to make. But, like, what exactly are they going to do? I mean, they're weak as shit right now. I mean, yeah, they've been training, but I don't know what they're going to do. You still got Toriko versus, not Toriko, you have Starjin versus Joa still going on. I don't know if Starjin can really beat Joa. We're not getting a lot of focus on that fight in these last couple chapters. But, we did a couple weeks ago, but in these last couple, it's been mainly Acacia versus the Eight Kings, which is definitely more than enough, because it's extremely awesome. I mean, Bambina, too, coming in there. When Bambina lost his eye in that one punch, I was like, oh shit, no, Bambina, don't die. But he came back in, membrane off, smashed fucking Acacia, sent him flying. It was really cool. And it is really, really badass to see Acacia being challenged. But anyways, back to this week's chapter. The animal partners showed up. Chi-Chi showed up, looking ripped, dude. Roiding like crazy. Chi-Chi showed up. And Zonge and his two dudes showed up. And it really makes me feel like this series, it really makes me feel like Toriko is ending. When you have Zonge and the other dudes there, and like everyone's arriving, Tepe, and then you have all three of Ume, or whatever his name is, you have Utake, and you have Komatsu, who are all going to be preparing God, you know, the original three dudes. It really feels like the series is coming to an end, and it is rushed, though it could be handled a lot worse. It really could, because apparently Bleach is going to end in like 5 chapters, and pretty much everybody is universally like, what the fuck, how could it possibly end in 5 chapters? So Toriko could be a lot worse off, I suppose, but yeah, and these recent chapters have been pretty phenomenal, though. Those last 2 chapters were phenomenal, and this chapter was pretty damn good, too. Reintroducing all these characters, progressing the preparation of God a little bit. Center arrives, actually. We get that Blue Nitro showing up again. Does he have the ingredient Center with him? Oh, we also got Aimaru and what's his name, Iramaru arrived where he was supposed to arrive, and Brunchy's going to be on his way back. So yeah, it was just overall a really solid progress chapter after having a couple of, you know, solid fighting chapters. So that rocky, like, motorbike course that Toriko was on, where it was like it had ups and downs from week to week, that ended for the past 3 weeks, because this week and the last 2 chapters were all really, really badass. I read them pretty quick, you know, I didn't rush through them, but I read them all back to back, so I didn't really have a lot of time to, like, analyze what was going on in them, so if there was any issues or panels that I missed, I do apologize, but overall, they were 3 really good chapters. The last 2, in my opinion, were better than this chapter, but this kind of chapter is needed to set things up. Also, Chi-Chi said that he brought something delicious with him. What that is, I have no idea. Hope it's not like the apple. That'd be boring. I hope it's something more interesting than that. But, yeah, we'll see where Toriko goes. But, yeah, I'm really thinking it's going to end. Only because of all the rushing and all these characters being here, especially Zonga. I feel like they just don't need to be there, except to just have, like, all the major players of Toriko to be in this one spot. Like, all the animal partners, the 4 Heavenly Kings, Teppei, the 3 chefs, you know, Komatsu, Take, and what's his name, the botched Komatsu clone, fucking Ume or whatever. You just have everybody here, so yeah, I think this is going to be in-game. If it's not in-game, that's cool, Toriko can keep going, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But anyways, I'm going to give this chapter, I thought it was a very good to great chapter of Toriko. Had a lot of solid progress in it, kind of moved things along pretty nicely. Yeah, probably give it like a solid, very good episode, like an 8 to 8.5 out of 10. Previous 2 chapters were just badass. I mean, I don't want to give them like 11s, but they were definitely on an entertainment scale easily in the range of a 10 to an 11 out of 10. They were really fun chapters and really badass. But with all that being said, what did you guys think of these past Toriko chapters? You can tell me in the comment section below. You can also follow me on Instagram or add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. You can also give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both of those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already or if you like what you've seen here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.